So some fights got announced. UFC 322, Jag Della Maddalena versus Islam Makhachev got confirmed for November 15th in Madison Square Garden. I will be going over my picks, my early leans, who I'm feeling, and how I feel about this matchup. First and foremost, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know who you have winning these matchups. Yeah, man, let's get straight into it. Jag Della Maddalena versus Islam Makhachev. We all kind of knew this was going to happen, but it finally got confirmed. This fight is a banger of a fight. This is a super fight matchup. Of course, Islam Makhachev moving up from lightweight to test Jag Della Maddalena, and I don't think it's going to be as easy as a lot of people believe. And then we also have another super fight. Zhang Weili is versing Valentina Shevchenko. She's also moving up to the flyweight. It's kind of weird, like how they have Zhang Weili with her belt, but Islam doesn't have his belt in his picture. But yeah, man, this is probably the greatest female MMA fight of all time. Probably gonna be the most skilled, the most entertaining. And Jag Della Maddalena versus Islam Makhachev, what a banger fight. And yeah, man, let's get straight into it. I have Jag Della Maddalena winning this fight. I seen the early line leans. Obviously, Islam Makhachev was like a -3 something favorite. Jack was like a plus 225. He's now a plus 200 favorite. If Jag Della Maddalena is anything above a plus 200 favorite, even a plus 200 favorite is kind of disrespectful, but I get it. I'm going to put the account on Jag Della Maddalena. You know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, though, I think JDM wins this fight. And there's a lot of factors to get into. But first and foremost, I looked over Islam's record again, and man, I don't know, bro. He beat Charles. Don't get me wrong. He snapped Charles Oliveira's long win streak. I think he has the longest active winning streak in the UFC. He beat Volk twice. The second time it was like, 50-50. But then he beat old man Dustin Poirier, and then he defended against Renato Moicano, bro. And that's not his fault. Arman Tsarukyan pulled out 24 hours ahead of time. Bro was doing, I don't know what he was doing fucking back rolls, hurt his back apparently, but then we found out later it was a wake-up problem. I'm going to tell you right now, Jag Della Maddalena is a nightmare matchup for Islam Makhachev, bro. He's probably, aside from Dustin Poirier, the best striker he's versed in a little minute. I mean, obviously Volkanovski as well, but I'm talking about people that aren't like featherweights. I'm talking about 55ers. Aside from anybody in 55, Jag Della Maddalena is crisp. He can switch stances. He's really good southpaw. He's really good orthodox. He's hard to hold down. A lot of people are going to point to the Gilbert Burns fight. If you watch the Bilal fight, JDM made the necessary adjustments in his fight to beat Bilal. Everybody's the Gilbert Burns fight. I was even one of those people. I'm like, bro, like Bilal's just gonna hold this guy down. JDM made insane improvements. He's on his takedown defense and get up game. He's been working with Craig Jones, and I think that's the biggest factor in this fight. Craig Jones literally transformed Volkanovski into like it's like almost if you put if Volk had JDM's frame, I think Volk wins that fight. The first fight they had, Volk took Islam to a decision, and I attribute a lot of that to Craig Jones, man. Craig Jones, if you just watch that fight, the takedowns Islam was getting, it's like Volk's like, yeah, I've been here, know what to do to get out, And some people argue that Volk's winning that fight. He's like ground and pounding Islam towards the end of the round. Now imagine 30-pound heavier Volkanovski. And JDM is nice, bro. He's nasty. He's a brawler. He's not gonna... This is the thing about Volkanovski, bro. He pitter-pats you from range. Pop, pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? Pop, pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? JDM's gonna get in the mix. He's gonna get gritty. He doesn't care. Volk can do that. I'm not trying to make this a Volk comparison. What I'm trying to say is just JDM. He's looking to finish you, bro. He's looking to finish you. He's not trying to go to a decision. And I think he has a chance to knock out Islam Makhachev, bro. Like the fact that Islam was getting pieced up by Dustin Poirier. Islam was getting pieced up by Dustin Poirier in the 4th round. Old man Dustin Poirier. And even the 2nd round. It's like, if Dustin Poirier is giving you problems, bro, now imagine JDM. Undefeated in the UFC. Can't take a hit. Bro, like, he does not care. He's a scrapper, bro. He broke his arm in the Gilbert Burns fight. Like I said, a lot of people are going to point to the Gilbert Burns fight. Oh, dude, but this happened. This happened to JDM, so it's going to happen to fucking Islam. Bro, no, it's not. No, it's not. Just because JDM got taken down by Burns does not mean Islam Makhachev is going to do the same thing, bro. Especially training with Craig Jones. This is a crazy fight because, like I said, this is how, obviously, everybody knows how JDM's going to win this. He's way better than Islam Makhachev on the feet. Islam Makhachev has okay striking, nothing crazy. He makes mistakes. But Islam Makhachev has the wrestling and grappling advantage. I don't think JDM's going to get submitted, especially working with Craig Jones. But it's like, man, there's always that chance with Islam. But it's like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I have JDM in this fight. I like the line movement. I'm not saying JDM shouldn't be an underdog. I don't even think there should be a pick'em odds. Because obviously Islam Makhachev just is more accomplished. But this is stylistically the worst matchup in welterweight for Islam Makhachev. The worst. Because Islam beats Sean Brady. Islam beats Shavkat. Islam beats Ian Gary. Islam beats all these guys, bro. But the fact that JDM can scramble really well changes the whole game. And then on top of that, like, bro, even Khabib is scared for Islam, bro. Like, Khabib's out here saying, like, I'm very worried. I'm very worried about Islam. I don't know if he's going to win these fights. We have to train him hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, your old man just telling you, like, you know what I'm trying to say? But give me JDM. I like the +1. If JDM's a +180, we're going to parlay that with Zhang Weili. Give me Zhang Weili to get this done. I don't know what these odds are going to look like. Probably pick 'em odds if I had to guess. I haven't seen the line yet, but probably pick 'em odds. Valentina Shevchenko, really good. Of course she's really good, bro. Like, obviously, right? This is a super fight. But I feel like Zhang Weili is just, like, so technical, so good everywhere. She can mix up the game plan. However she needs to win, she's going to get it done. She beat Tatiana Suarez. Rose Namajunas. I'm saying that little trilogy thing. I think they had a trilogy with 2 fights, whatever. Zhang Weili is just too good everywhere. Like, too good. She's so well-rounded. Valentina Shevchenko, she's well-rounded as well, but you know she likes to lean a little more to the striking. But, man, I'm going Zhang Weili. And I feel like the only thing that could really give Zhang Weili problems is maybe Valentina has some success earlier on in the striking, but I think Zhang Weili is way better all around. Really good grappler, good takedown defense if Valentina tried to get it down. And yeah, I really don't have too much to say about this fight. It's just like one of those, man. You can't really like. You could pick, but at the end of the day, they're just so talented that it's like you really don't have a lean towards anybody. You know, this might be one of them fights you kind of just look at the first 2 rounds. How's it going? Okay, yeah, that's who wins type of thing. So I'm going Zhang Weili. I think she gets it done. Moving on down the card, we have Leon Edwards versus Carlos Prates. Give me Carlos Prates by KO round 2. Round 2 to round 3. I think the first round be like they feel each other out. You know what I'm saying? But Prates, bro, Leon Edwards just point fights too much. I feel like sometimes he's not as aggressive. He's happy to just fight to a decision, and he's cool with that. This is Leon Edwards is like real only a lot of people are gonna say Leon's washed as well. I don't think he's washed. I feel like he just faced the two best grapplers in the division aside from Islam now, since Islam's at welterweight. Um, yeah, bro. Give me Carlos Prates. It's just he's on a hot streak now. Leon Edwards, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if he loses this one, he's like that little whole reign between him and Usman. It's gonna look like a fraud, bro. I think welterweight is just levels above who really reigned the top a couple years ago. Like, you had people like Jorge Masvidal and Kobe Covington, Gilbert Burns, Wonder Boy. Like, I mean, I feel like just there's levels to this now. Welterweight is just so stacked. A lot of up and coming contenders, man, and it's just like I don't know, bro. It's like you just seeing this huge skill gap of where these people are now. The new welterweight people versus the old champs. Sean Brady made Leon Edwards look like shit. Bilal made Leon Edwards look like shit. Carlos Prates made Jeff Neal look like he's trash. Um, yeah, man. It's just there's levels to this. I'm going Carlos Prates, but I wouldn't be surprised if Leon Edwards wins a split decision or some bullshit. Because, like I said, Leon Edwards has only versed the best two grapplers in the division. Leon Edwards is still a good striker, but when it comes to finishing potential, Carlos Prates. When it comes to like just reach, Carlos Prates. When it comes to like just being a little more crafty, I'm going Carlos Prates, where he mixes up the knees. I think he's learned from the Ian Gary fight, and if Leon Edwards decides to shoot, Carlos Prates has insanely good takedown defense. We see that in the Ian Gary fight. He looked amazing. And yeah, bro. Ian Gary is such a good fighter, but I feel like Carlos Prates. First of all, I feel like a lot of people forget Carlos Prates was gonna beat Ian Gary. Look at that fight. Ian Gary was crawling away from bro, and Carlos Prates looked like he gassed out a little bit. He was ground and pounding, bro. I feel like if Carlos Prates came in with a better game plan, he would have beat Ian Gary actually. So yeah, man, give me Carlos Prates by KO or decision. I think he can KO Leon Edwards. Like, it doesn't matter how good your chin is against Prates, he's gonna KO you. But Leon Edwards, I think he loses this fight, man. I think he loses this fight. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out Winnable. Check out all our social media platforms, TikTok and Instagram. Give us a follow there. Comment who do you have winning these fights. Let me know who you got against JDM, Valentina Shevchenko, and Carlos Prates' fight. And I'm out.